2025 has barely begun, and already we've seen plane crashes that have left the world in shock. Over 85 lives lost in just the first few weeks. What's going on in our skies? Is flying still safe, or is something bigger at play? From a mid-air collision in Washington, D.C., to a fiery crash in Philadelphia, and now a Delta plane flipping upside down in Toronto aviation incidents are spiking and people are scared. In this video, we're diving deep into why this is happening, exploring the data, the theories, and what it means for you. Stick around, because you won't believe some of the possibilities we uncover. We break down the wildest mysteries and biggest questions. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We've got a wild ride ahead. Let's start with the facts. In January alone, the U.S. saw 62 aviation incidents, followed by 25 in February, so far according to the National Transportation Safety Board. That's way above average. The big ones? January 29th, an American Airlines jet and an Army helicopter collide over D.C., 67 dead. January 31st, a medical jet crashes in Philadelphia, killing 7 and injuring 19. February 5th, a commuter plane goes down in Alaska, 10 lost. And just this month, a Delta flight crash lands in Toronto, flipping upside down. Thankfully, everyone survived. These aren't small planes in remote areas. Either some are commercial or medical flights in busy cities. Posts on X are calling it unprecedented. So, is this just bad luck, or is something breaking down? Before we jump to conclusions, let's look at the numbers. Are plane crashes really on the rise, or are we just noticing them more? Historically, flying is insanely safe. The National Safety Council says you're more likely to die in a car crash 1 in 93 odds than on a plane where the odds are too rare to even calculate. In 2023, global commercial flights hit 35 million, with hardly any fatalities. But 2024 was rough, dubbed the deadliest year since 2018. And 2025? For major crashes already, 85 lives lost in 6 weeks. Compare that to all of 2022, when the IATA reported just 39 total aviation accidents worldwide. So, yes, there's a spike, especially in the U.S. But here's the kicker. Most of these recent crashes aren't your typical airline disasters. They're private jets, medical flights, or military craft. Does that mean commercial flying is still safe? Let's dig into the why. Most plane crashes, up to 80%, involve human error. In D.C., early reports suggest a helicopter crew misread altitude or missed air traffic control instructions. In Philadelphia, the Learjet pilot might have lost control just a minute after takeoff. Overworked pilots or controllers could be a factor. X post-claim air traffic control is understaffed due to years of hiring issues. The FAA has been warning about an overtaxed system for years. Fewer controllers, more flights. Add in recent layoffs under the Trump administration, and some on X speculate it's chaos up there. Then there's whether Alaska's crash tied to brutal conditions, and climate change is making turbulence worse, says National Geographic. Now let's get weird. One ex-user suggested cosmic radiation from a weakening magnetic field is frying plane electronics. Sounds crazy, but it's a real concern for high-altitude flights. Others point to mechanical failures or even sabotage. No evidence yet, but the NTSB is still investigating, so we can't rule anything out. Experts like Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy say flying's still the safest way to travel, way safer than cars or trains. The NTSB and FAA are on these cases, promising answers. But full reports take over a year, so we're in the dark for now. On X, people are freaking out. Some call it crisis. Others say media's hyping it up. Reddit's fear of flying threads are buzzing. Two folks feel helpless up there, and these headlines aren't helping. So should you cancel your next flight? Probably not. But here's what we can do while we wait for answers. Here's the bottom line. Crashes are up, but flying's still rare to go wrong. Human error, stretched systems, and maybe some wild factors are in play, but we won't know the full story till the investigations drop. For now, it's a bumpy ride in the sky. What do you think? Are these just flukes, or is something bigger breaking down? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm reading every one. If you like this deep dive, smash that like button, share with your crew, and subscribe for more.